Hey guys, obviously back for another video. This video has been a long time in the making, and it's something...
5 years.
Yeah? Is that how long it's been?
It's been about 5 years, yeah.
5 years, a lot of hard work, a lot of heartache, and I'm only hearing from not even personal experience, from secondhand stories that I've heard. You talk.
To all the viewers out there, I'll just say one thing. Seller's remorse can be a real bitch, especially when you sell two cars that astronomically skyrocketed value, and to find a decent example of these days,
next to impossible.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen anymore.
I'm sure anyone who's been into cars for a while has heard, you know, the old boys who had the Monaros or the classic cars back in the day that were worth nothing or very little, and they sold them and they regretted them ever since, regretted selling it. For me, it was an RX-7, and for Trent...
Well, let's hold off a little bit. It's a Group A Legend. Okay. That's what you need to know for now. But just to explain how we got here, this wasn't even supposed to happen. Like, I had no idea that this morning I'd be waking up and buying one of these cars. So, Dave, he's an eagle-eyed beast. He spotted a single comment on social media, and it led him down the rabbit hole to find out where this thing was being stored. And he spoke to the owner of it, and it turns out that he may have been interested in parting with it. Am I going right?
Straight through.
Oh, straight.
Yep. Now, this was a beautiful story because it's gone from someone who really loved this car. They had it for the better part of 15 years, and it's gone to someone else who is presumably never going to sell it.
I don't think I'll ever sell it.
Yeah.
Now I've got another one.
Yep.
And therein lies the clue, guys. I've had two of these cars before.
My camera's forward, yeah.
And funnily enough, this one is very, very similar to the first one that I had. So, I guess the cat's half out of the bag because I've said that I've had them before. I just bought a GTR. And I cannot wipe the smile off my face. The emotional response that I had when I handed the money over to that
Dude, you had tears in your eyes.
I had tears in my eyes.
He's looking at me, he's like, I can't believe it's happening.
I'm just so over the moon right now, I can't even explain it. So guys, it's a 32. It's in my favourite colour for a 32, which is gunmetal grey. It's not super built or super fast, but at this stage I'm pretty happy with just like a GTR, which is like a good base to work off. The chassis rails and sills are pretty tidy. Not perfect, but for a GTR of its vintage, they're
definitely acceptable. Yeah, above average.
Yeah. I don't have a massive sort of understanding of exactly what's in it at the moment. I have to go through the receipts, but from what I can tell, it's got R34 turbos on it. They may be N1s. The car makes just shy of 400 horsepower at all four, which is very similar numbers to what my first GTR made, and it had R34 N1 turbos on it. The cool thing about this car is it has HKS 272 cams. I haven't heard the car run because it needs a fuel pump, but when it is running, it should sound a little bit like the sort of cars that Dave's likes. Rotor.
The owner showed us a couple of videos of it running, and it sounds shit hot. How do you feel?
Over the moon, mate.
Yeah.
I just feel so happy. I can't even explain it. Like, Dave and I play around with cars all the time, right? So cars to me, they don't really elicit the response that it would elicit in someone that isn't around cars as often as I am, or as often as we are. But to get my hands on another GTR, that is special, and yeah, I am just over the moon. Thank you for finding that car, mate.
That's
Thank
right,
you
mate.
so much.
My pleasure. In the entire time that I've known Trent, which is the better part of probably half a decade now.
Years.
Yeah, years. Probably more than that, actually. He has always been known to me as the mate who had the GTRs.
You know what's funny? You know how like we first actually met? You tried to steal my GTR.
I'm telling you, man, I almost got it. So there's a story where I had a very well built S15. And I sort of, as usual, got sick of it and wanted to try something different. And I think Trent had just listed the V-Spec.
Yeah, the 33. The good one.
Yeah, for sale. And I messaged him and tried to swap him. And Trent denies it and says that he would never have done it. But I reckon there was a slither of hope, for sure.
It was a cool S15, that's for sure.
But yeah, guys, we'll have a heap of footage obviously now. We've got a bunch of fucking cool cars at the moment.
Yeah, we do, man.
Fuck me.
We do.
We've got 86, the F6, the GTR,
the RX-7.
RX-7, another 2 RX-7s, bikes.
Yeah. Jap car lords.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well,
domestic cars.
Domestics, yeah. There's going to be some cool videos coming, that's for certain, guys.
Morning, guys. I'm currently waiting for the GTR to get dropped off here, and I'm much more excited than my face sort of lets on. I've got the flu at the moment, so I'm not feeling that great, but I am super excited. And the reason it's being towed here is that it doesn't currently run. I didn't get a chance yesterday to check fuel or spark or anything like that, but the previous owner seemed like a really honest guy, so I don't see any reason why it won't run. I think it's just been sitting in storage for a while, so it probably needs a fuel pump or something like that. I'll probably pull the injectors out, get them cleaned and flow tested. But yeah, guys, it should be here in about 10 minutes, and then I'll have a GTR. Hang on, is that it?
And here she is, guys, my GTR. Oop. First time I'm laying eyes on her out in the sunlight. So let's go down and have a look.
I am so excited. I am super, super, super excited. That is my GTR arriving on the back of a truck. That is so cool.
Here she comes. Can't even begin to explain it. Alright guys, so here is my GTR. It is covered in shit. Like, I ordinarily wouldn't do this, but it needs a paint correction big time anyway, and probably a respray, but you can see that it is dirty, dirty, dirty. It's been in a shed for years. So there's a few things that it needs tidied up on it, but overall, like, it's not too bad. The front bar needs a respray. It needs the front grille put in. The front lip has been color coded from factory, which I don't like too much because they're supposed to be black, but it's my GTR.
Would you look at this? Looking good, looked really good.
Very, very poor lighting, but this is her here. No dash bubble, which is a great thing. Seats are in pretty good nick for their age. Interior is not too bad, actually. Let's have a look in the engine bay. Oh, and again, very, very dirty, but it looks largely original, but it's actually not. So it's got HKS 272 cams. I'm expecting it to have quite a lumpy idle, which would be awesome. It also has R32 N1 turbos on it. It makes just under 400 horsepower at all four, which is cool, but it definitely needs a little bit more, that's for sure. I'm going to be aiming to sort all of this out. That's going to be pissed off.
a big single is going to be put in its place, and eventually, if the motor goes bang, I will build it. So yeah, the plans for now are to get it running, tidy it up, get it running reliably, tidy it up, and then do a single turbo conversion on it, and down the track build the motor. So to say I'm excited is an absolute understatement, guys. I've wanted another GTR for so long, it is not funny. Here comes Dave. It's been a bit of a long day. We had some stuff to do, but more importantly, oh, I can't flip it around. Have a look at these. So now we're just about to wash the 86 and the GTR over the next few days. I'm gonna hopefully get it running, and you guys can see it go. So guys, PS, the GTR was dropped off today, and I also just picked this 370Z up, which will be a nice little daily. And what happened with this thing was I just swapped the F6 for it, because I'm not going to be riding for a while, so I don't need a U.
Yeah. So do you like it or what?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah?
2 listens in one day, can't complain.
It is a weird day.
It is a weird day. Very
Yeah.
weird day. GTR 370Z. It's time.
Thought the video was finished for the day. No?
Yeah, well,